Hi, it's Mark at FBA to USA. Now, a couple of announcements today, so I'm going to get right into it. The first thing is FBA to USA is going to be changing quite soon, and including changing the name. So stay tuned if you want to know what the new name's going to be, or email me or right below this video post if you've got any ideas for the name. I've already picked one, but I'd like to see what you think I should be calling it. One of the things I'm going to be doing is making sure that I accommodate all the people that actually come to FBA to USA to get their advice, and making sure that I'm designing content specifically for you that really matches the kind of inquiries I'm getting, and opening it up to people other than the people I'm currently serving so that you can all get value. And I just want to cover off on a piece of updated content. For those of you that already sell on Amazon, wherever you happen to live, I'm just wondering if you're making the most of your keywords in your analysis. Now, you've probably seen people talking about keywords before, but just to really summarize it in as basic a way as possible, Amazon is not Google. There you go. Good summary. Actually, what that means is Amazon has its own way of assessing keywords that isn't like the way that Google assesses keywords, and it's much more likely to get you omitted than included in a search. What I mean by that is Amazon will only give your search listing a mention in somebody else's search when the words they use in the search terms are all included in that listing. So if you're selling, I don't know, a towel, then that's great. If they search towel, you'll get included. If you're selling a soft towel and you say it's a soft towel, that's great. If they search for soft towel, you will get included. But if you're searching, if you've included in your listing soft towel, but their search is for a green soft towel, and you don't have the word green in your listing anywhere, then yours isn't going to come up. Only the green soft towels will come up. So hopefully that makes some sense. Now, what that means is that you need to think about what it is you're actually selling, and you need to describe it as well as you can in your title in order to get their attention in the first place. And that will make sure that your title converts well. But you also need to include in your bullet point descriptions, where keywords are also assessed, things that are slightly wider but still very relevant to what somebody might search. So you include all the fluffiness and other aspects of your towel, how big it is, how good it is for drying things, for example, any other aspect of a towel that you think is important to a customer who's buying a towel. And you get a bit wider than you did in your original description. You may even compare it to some other things in order to include those keywords in your description. And of course, you do all the basic things like telling people that they will get discounts for buying more than one, as long as you offer that discount, of course. And then there's this section in your listing inside the edit a product where it actually asks you to think about the search terms. And these days, if you haven't looked at your listings for a while, you get 1,000 characters in the box that asks you for search terms. And if you fill those 1,000 characters, which is basically letters and spaces, then you get to add another box, and you can do that up to 5 times. So you've now got 5,000 characters of spaces where you can include other keywords. Now, of course, if it's already in the title or in the bullet points, you don't need to include it again. But here's the place where you might include other things. Like you might include, if it's a green towel, light green, in case it's a light green towel that somebody searches. You might even include red, in case they're searching for red and green towels at the same time. And you might include other colors or other words for soft, or other words for whatever it is, absorbent, to do with drying, that are actually relevant, but maybe words that you might not put straight into your title or into your bullet point descriptions. You get where I'm going with this? You think a little bit more broadly in the keyword search terms area because you've got more breadth to explain things. And you only need to include the keyword once to make sure you do qualify for the search when it's done. And then, of course, you use either merchant words or scientific seller or some system for actually checking that the search that you're now optimizing for is at least being searched by someone. All right, now that's all I want to say about that. But I do want to say one more thing about FBA to USA. Remember I mentioned that I'm going to be changing the name of it? Well, I'm also going to be changing the course content a little bit, and I'm going to be doing a few other things. When I do that, I'm going to be putting up the price. But if you join today or before it's changed, which you can check by checking out to make sure that FBA2USA.com is still there, then you'll get it at the current monthly price, which is $49 per month. Now that means that if you join before it's changed over, you will get it for $49 per month forever. If you want to stay forever, or just for the couple of months that you might need in order to complete the course, ask your questions, and get going building your 6 or 7-figure business on Amazon. People stay for a varied amount of time, so it's up to you. You can join for just 1 month if you want to and leave. I'm not that picky. If you've got the time to spend digesting all the content and asking all your questions in that month, I will of course answer them. But I tend to find that people get more out of it when they stay a bit longer, actually get going, get some results, and then start to optimize using the content. Okay, so that's all from me. If you want to join, come on over to FBA2USA.com right now, and I look forward to meeting you then. Cheers.